Moving to the other side here, I think that Joe Horn is one of my favorite plays in the slate. He's a wide receiver for New York. He led the team with 8 targets in week 1, and I thought that was interesting because, like, leading up to that week, I wasn't really into Joe Horn because he was limited in practice. He had a foot injury, was not listed as a starter. He's a guy who joined the team late in training camp because he was acquired via trade, but 8 targets, 4 deep targets, those were both the most in the team, and he's $14. So I think that Joe Horn is one of the better plays, salary considered, on this entire slate. Easily my favorite guy on New York, but also one of my favorite guys on this slate. What's your read on New York in general?
Yeah, so Horn led with the 7 targets, but played 78% of the snaps, which is still good. But Mikael McKay, and Colby Pearson actually outsnapped him by a good margin. So I want to try to factor that in. Again, I'm just trying to blend all this information. But Horn does rate out really well for me, especially at just $14. I think he's the best wide receiver value on the Saturday slate for sure. I have him as top 2 on the 4-game slate. So per dollar, I don't think you can really nitpick Joe Horn. But I don't think that he's necessarily the clear-cut number 1 based on the snap rate that we saw. So maybe we can try to leverage that in this game because, again, this is the much more appealing game on the 2-game slate.